All right, so this is actually the intro. It's been like 8 or 9 hours since I worked out, but I uploaded my video and I didn't know, but my camera started recording in slow-mo, and so my buddies sent me some screenshots of it, and we were all dying about it because it sounded really stupid. I sounded like Megatron. So anyways, we got a pull session today. First exercise on the docket. We got some lat pull downs coming at you right about now. All right, so first exercise on the docket, we got a lat pull down. Make sure, guys, when you are doing a lat pull down, of course, we still want to go nice and heavy, but drop the ego, bring the bar all the way down to the chest or dang close to it. I see too many people using the lat pull down where they bring the bar down to like their nose or their eyes or even the top of their head, and they're trying to like, 3/4 stack it, full stack it, whatever, and it just doesn't work out for them. So pull the bar all the way down to the chest or very, very close to it and drive those elbows back through the lats, get that nice full stretch at the top of the movement. We did 3 total working sets here. This was the top set. We did another set at this weight and then dropped the weight about 20% and just repped that bad boy out. So again, 3 total working sets to get us started here. That will be the consistent volume for this exercise at the beginning of our pull A sessions. Now, we're going to change things up here after today's session of watching this back. This wasn't a bad set of Smith rows, but I'll be honest with you, I want to bend over more, and I want to pause at the top. This was actually my second set here I did with 2 plates and a quarter. I did a third set with just 2 plates and paused with each rep. 100% going to do that in the future. 3 working sets of this bad boy. Then, this is a new one for you. Maybe not new for you. You maybe have done this before, but for me, I've done variations of this, but I really, really, really like this one a lot. Was connecting with it with still some pretty decent weight as well. So this is some one-arm lat pull downs. What we're trying to do here is we're not trying to flare the elbow out. You'll watch as as I pull down, my arm stays pretty dang straight. If you can see my hand there at the top of the movement, I have my thumb and the top of my hand pointing towards the ceiling, so I don't have it like tilted in, I don't have it tilted out. It's just straight up and down. I'm leaning into the side and just pulling that cable down through and squeezing in the back of the movement, literally pun intended, in the back, in the lat. So I, of course, I recorded both sides, but I only uploaded the one side because it is the exact same thing with the left hand here. So this one we did 2 working sets. This was our top set. I like keeping the reps for this exercise a little higher. I would say minimum 8 to 12 for that top set. And then we'll drop the weight about 10%, and we're looking for, I would say, no less than 10 to 15 reps on that, on that back offset. So great exercise for the lats for sure. Then went on to some rear delt flies. This one as well, I'm going to change up a little bit. Not that this form is bad at all. It's not. It's a good range of motion and a good squeeze, good pump, all that kind of fun stuff. But I want to change it up a little bit more. I really do. So what we did here, this was our first set. I actually dropped the weight by about 50 pounds after this set and focused more on the squeeze and the control. And I'll tell you, I felt so much more in my rear delts doing that. So we're going to build off that for the rest of this training cycle and go from there. So again, great, I'm glad I'm starting to drop the ego with some of this stuff and build it correctly. We did, 4, including this set, we did 4 total working sets. The last 3 were all myo rep match sets, which means I did when I dropped the weight, I did, I think, 11 reps with that weight, and then did 2 more sets after that where I, did 11 reps with that weight as well. Just had to try to do as much as I could, or had to take, if I had to take a break or 2, I did that as well, to get to those 11 reps. Now, we have some dumbbell hammer curls. What you'll notice, and it should be a little bit different here, and you can kind of see, my conditioning still at this point is pretty dang solid. I definitely don't think that I have, I know for a fact, just based on my, image and also based on the scale, that I have not really put on a lot, if any, true fat so far after, my little week off and my rebound phase. Still obviously getting back into the swing of things with the gym this week, and with our, quite a bit more enhanced diet. Quite a bit more calories than what we were eating in our fully depleted state. But I'll tell you what, man. Was feeling absolutely pumped to the gills with these hammer curls here, and this is something I'm going to continue to incorporate in my off season. Really trying to be ultra strict. Oh, I got my daughter in the background here. She's got a little book going, but ultra strict, and really you can see that I'm actually bringing the dumbbell up so high that I'm pointing the head of the dumbbell at the shoulder. So I'm really trying to get that nice full range of motion, lean into the side that we're working a little bit and go from there. Okay, so again, for this one, we did 3 working sets, keeping the breaks relatively short here. I did that today for arms. I kept everything between a minute to a minute and a half as far as rest periods go, and I really enjoyed that. Got sick pumps, felt really good. Didn't feel like I was doing too much on like the tendons or the joints of the arms with, the particular amount of weight that I'm using. And, it felt really good. So definitely going to continue to do that for sure. Keep the reps, again, I would say for arms, no less than that 10 to 15 rep range. Maybe 8 if you really wanted to. But anyways, 1-arm cable curls here to finish off the bicep. This one we did, again, 3 total working sets. So we did 3 working sets here. Obviously, I'm just going to show you the 1 arm. This was our top set. Basically, I just picked a weight and did a top set and then did it 2 more times after that with only about a third, like maybe 30 to 60 second rest period in between. So I would do my left arm, then I switch to the right arm, and then rest about 30 seconds, get a little drink of water, and then do it again and try to get as many as we could. You got to remember, when I'm doing the left arm, the right arm is resting. When I'm doing the right arm, the left arm is resting. So you don't got to take another full 2 minutes in between. That kind of doesn't make any sense. At that point, that arm would have been resting for 3-4 minutes, probably at least. So there's really no point in resting for that long. So again, 3 total working sets here. So we did up our arm volume, or our direct bicep volume, I should say. So now instead of doing 5 working sets, which we were doing at the tail end of our prep, we are in that 6 working sets for this. Potentially might go up a little more, but as of right now, 6 working sets felt really good. Still had a half-hour cardio to do, so we did that. I did a little bit more accessory calf work and forearm work as well at home. So just to kind of let you guys know that I did that as well. No abdominal training today other than 2 rounds throughout the day of some good stomach vacuums. All right. Pull A session complete. Took a few good notes from that workout. Great workout. Phenomenal workout. Definitely a few tweaks I want to make moving forward with the rest of that, with that routine in the future. But overall, awesome workout. 10 out of 10, baby. That was great. The off season is off seasoning. Feeling absolutely, I can put it this way, it's such an awesome feeling nice and full and strong, and actually having those nutrients to fuel your body compared to when you're really depleted and you're getting into the gym, and by the time you're an exercise or 2 in, it's like it feels great. It feels great to actually be really nice and full and strong. So again, the off season is off seasoning so far. So that's about all I got to say about that. Tomorrow, legs is on the docket. We have our leg A day. So more of a quad biased leg day. A lot of our bigger movements tomorrow. Squatting, hack squat, leg press. A lot of the big, beefier movements for the quads. So we'll have that tomorrow. And so if I have time today, which is the plan, I should be able to, when my daughter is napping. I actually am planning to do a little bit of forearms along with my cardio, just a little bit, maybe even a little bit of like unilateral calf work as well, just to keep that moving. But yeah, man, like I said, awesome workout. Not done for the day quite yet, but felt really awesome. 10 out of 10. So again, join me tomorrow for my leg A day, big quad day. Have a little bit of extra food tomorrow, which is nice. Carbs will be a little over 500 grams tomorrow for leg days. That's the plan, is to kind of have a little bit more pre-workout and a little bit more carbs post-workout as well, to get the body moving and grooving. That is my biggest weak point for sure. So we're going to add some extra fuel to the fire for that workout. So again, still have cardio today, a little bit of forearm work and a little bit of calf work, and that's it. But that won't be for another couple hours. So anyways, all right. For today, I am the Natty Teacher. Thank y'all for subscribing. Make sure you drop a like, comment, share the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And yeah, summer school is out. I'll see y'all tomorrow.